بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you for having me today here to talk about our experience, how to start an SME. They asked me to talk about the challenges facing the SMEs, and I think it's better to talk about a little story I can share with you. How can we overcome these challenges? Although having 15 minutes is one of these challenges. To talk about the challenges facing the SMEs and entrepreneurs in Oman. Every businessman has a desire or a wish to reach his product overseas. And there are so many different products and services that you can take overseas. What was our main product and how did we manage to have this product overseas or even internationally? I think for SMEs, basically, is this working the mic? Okay. For SMEs, you should look for opportunities. And as we say in Arabic there's a popular saying says, في وسط كل محنة أو من وسط المعاناة يولد الإبداع. من وسط المعاناة يولد الإبداع. We may translate that into English by saying, from crisis, creativity emerge. And that's what we have seen during the first conference, Sih al-Shamikhat, in 2013. That was the first kickoff for SMEs development in Oman. I was one of the people who attended that seminar. And during that seminar, as the challenges facing the entrepreneurs in Oman, we found there's one big challenge, that to create a guideline for all these SMEs, how to start business in Oman. Because procedures, policies, they were one of the main challenges, plus the culture and the mindset. So we came up with our first cyclopedia. We call it Entrepreneurship, which later became the brand of our cyclopedias. Today, inshallah, I will talk about our second release, our second cyclopedia. In this cyclopedia, I cannot sum up all the details, but I can share again this little story, which can give you thousands of messages. What do we depend on as a means for us to reach the international? How can we cross the borders? How can we become SMEs beyond borders? What is the need? I was invited once for a lunch, okay, with one of my friends. This friend, he is a businessman, he's an investor, mashallah. He has a lot of businesses, he's a real businessman. And the guy, we went to his house and we had a nice lunch. After we had the lunch, we went to wash our hands. And while I was washing my hands, I asked him, Fulan, why you keep your heater on? Why are you still keeping your heater on? He said, the heater is not on. I said, the water is so hot. He said, come on, Laith, it's mid of July, what do you expect? The water has to be hot. I said back then, but I thought that you guys are different. I thought that you have solutions for this. You are a businessman. You deal with manufacturers, suppliers all the time. يعني come on, يعني في عمان ما قادرين نوجد حلول how to sort out these problems in our own homes. How can we be creative if we don't outsort these problems in our own homes? And right then, I found an opportunity. I'm not convinced with the way the Omani home structures are made. I'm not happy with this construction. I feel it is not meant to match the Omani or the GCC Gulf countries. بالعربي نقول هذه مواد موصلة للحرارة بشكل كبير. كل البيئة, all the materials used for the construction are they're not heat resistant. And that was just the spark for beginning our second cyclopedia. I think we can move to the PDF, Daniel. So shifting from 1,000 tips in how to start a business in Oman to 1,000 tips in how to structure your home in Oman. كيف يمكن تبني بيت صديق للبيئة؟ كيف يمكن يكون هذا البيت فعلا يناسب البيئة العمانية؟ How can this house match the Omani GCC environment, the heat? And we started with one question, which was with the hot water, and then all over we have spread into 1,000 tips. We ask questions like, as Paul said, we just ask the right questions. Okay? You ask the right questions. Can we generate income from this house? Can we make a profit from this house? Can you make income while you're sitting at your sofa at home? Just if you design your house smartly? Can you make your home warm in the winter, cold, warm in the winter and cold in the summer? Can you make your home emergency standby? Can you live in a house without electricity? Talking about electricity, we know that some of the procedures coming that they will cut off the support for the electricity. And then our bills, Ali, will go up as we used to do in UK or in the US. Okay? In UK, the utility bill, you have to look for your utility bill and you need to balance all that. We don't feel that in Oman because we are not living such scenarios, but it is coming. It is over for the generations to be so relaxed, and we need more creativity. So we ask all these questions. I think you can go to the next page. Okay. How can you make your house heat resistant without electricity? I know my friend, the businessman, he said, Laith, just go to the market. There are so many machines and technology, they can cool down your water and your home and your streets. I said, you know what? عارفين إن 70% من فواتير الطاقة اللي ندفعها تروح لويش؟ 70% من الفواتير تروح لويش؟ لأغراض التبريد أو التسخين. 70% of your utility bill goes for heating or cooling purposes. So, I think by this cyclopedia, we're not only sorting out the landlords or the homeowners. I think by this book, we also help governments to reduce the utility for hundreds of thousands of houses in Oman. Just use the right material. Know how to make your house environmental, friendly, green. Okay? Can go back to go next to the next page. So I'm just giving you a glance of the book. Okay? We use some of the materials. Okay? We show, you can see there is a code over there. This cyclopedia is the first interactive cyclopedia. What do you mean by interactive cyclopedia? This is, again, how can an SME reach thousands? I'm a consultant, I'm a trainer. In every batch, I train 15 people, okay? And from that, I can make little profit. Lakin, so many people, they left writing. Writing does not make a living, right? That's what they think. I said, no. That's what entrepreneurs do. You can come up with a new book. You can still be a writer if you introduce some more competitive values. Add something new to your book. What we did here, first of all, this book is no longer an Omani book. This has become an international text. Okay? What we did, we list the facts as a text and the variables in the code. I can show you a little fast example here. How can you make the codes and interactive codes, and you can keep updating your records? See that code? I think you can go just scroll down to the lower page. Okay, no, up. Okay. Just that one underneath this page. Go next. Okay. So here we show the materials, And as you can scan this code, a message will reach your mobile, and you can just update yourself with the details.
وصل سعركم
Sorry.
وصل سعركم للحديد العماني إلى 203 ريالات، والتركي إلى 208 ريالات، والإماراتي إلى 200 ريال عماني.
This is in Oman. If I ask any Saudi or Bahraini or Kuwaiti guy to come here and use his mobile, he will get the raw materials used in Saudi and Kuwait without changing the text. So what we did, we listed the facts in the book, and the variables depends on every country. We give you tips, what materials are there. You know what, وين المصيدة وين, where is the trapment? عارفين الفخ وين? The problem that suppliers, they only tell you what they have in order to market their products, right? They only tell you what they have. But we don't know what is there in the market to make your home really convenient and matching the environment. So that's what we provide. We provide knowledge and we provide information purely. I think from this book, our target, okay, we can go back to the presentation. The first cyclopedia, and thanks to our sponsors and our champions, we managed to make 3,000 copies. Thank you to PDO, Oman Oil, LNG, thank you to ISRA. They were our big supporters in our first edition. And our second cyclopedia, we had no sponsors. We had to depend completely on our creativity and on our ideas. In this edition, we are making 15,000 copies, and the unit cost is 15 Oman Riyal per book. They asked me to make it 30 Oman Riyals per book, but I insist to make it just as low as 15 Oman Riyals. Ladies and gentlemen, our product is knowledge, and our mission is to share this knowledge. Thank you all, and wish you all the best with your SMEs. Thank you.